What up, what up? This is Finance, Fitness, and Folk, the channel where we discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. On today's episode, I'm gonna talk about how manifestation is a key to success. Admin notes, thank you all to my subscribers for subscribing to the channel. I endeavor to push these videos out to give you leverage to better yourselves. Let's get into it. So manifestation is the key to success. What I mean by that? What I mean is that whatever that's in your thoughts, and if you think about something hard enough, it will manifest itself into reality. I'm not telling y'all what I think. I'm telling you what I know, folks. I have done it. I have thought about something so long and have pondered something so long that it actually manifested itself into reality. Now, I've heard this said before, things like this on YouTube and other videos, other platforms. But even if you're not a person that's religious, it really doesn't matter. The universe is all connected. It's all connected. So even though you may be broke right now, that's not necessarily your future. That's not necessarily your destiny, because everything's connected. The person down the street that's rich, you could be just like that person. No problem, no issue. All you got to do is just put your mind to it until it manifests itself. Now, I'm not saying that manifestation is magic, okay? I'm not saying that if you think about something that it's going to just magically appear, right? I will say that there have been some situations in my life where that actually did happen. And I don't think it was magic. It was just the universe responding to what I was thinking. That's all it was. That's what I believe. I don't necessarily believe in magic. I believe in energy, and I believe in vibrations, and I believe that you can manifest something if you put your mind to it. The mind is a very powerful thing. I'm pretty sure some folks on this video has heard about telekinesis, to where you can actually use your mind, your brain, to move stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, with Elon Musk and some of these other folks that are philanthropists, some of these scientists that deal with AI and other things dealing with technology. I may not live to see it, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a way, somewhere within the next 50 to 100 years, to where you're going to be able to hear somebody's thoughts. And as far as telekinesis, I mean, that's been around for probably centuries. I've never seen it done before, but I do believe in it. Because, like I said, the mind is a very powerful thing. And, if you think about something hard enough, I'm telling you, it will manifest itself. But you got to put the work in, right? So it's one of those things like I've seen some folks on some videos to where like they put up what's called a vision board, and they write stuff down, and they look at it every single day. Some folks have it to where they have a dry erase vision board, to where they write stuff down. And they look at it for periodically during the day. They erase it and then they put it back up there. So they're constantly being forced to put their goals, write their goals every single day on that board, and it becomes repetition. It really comes down to being able to just have a thought in your mind and just focus on that thought. Do everything in your power to make that thought or that vision or that goal come true through hard work and dedication. But you have to have your mind set. You have to have your mind made up, for you to be able to manifest that thing. But it's very powerful when you witness it. And like I said, I've witnessed it myself numerous times in my life, to where I've thought about something and it just came true. But 9 times out of 10, whatever came true was something that I actually put work in, as far as like, just putting some effort in it, not sitting back and being lazy, not sitting back and thinking it's going to just drop in my lap or drop into my hand, just out of the sky. Like, it doesn't work like that. You push those positive vibrations out into the atmosphere, and you have that thought in your mind, that goal that's in your mind, and you work towards it. And the more you think about it, the more you're going to push yourself towards that goal until it literally manifests itself into reality. So I really can't stress it enough about manifestation will be the key to your success. Because if you don't have goals you think about every single day, then what's really the point of actually having that goal? You can say that you want, and I'm not trying to be materialistic, but you can say that you want, a BMW, let's say, and you just say it just one time, just out of blue. Hey man, I want a BMW. I want this particular BMW. And you say it just one time, and you think about it a little bit, and then the thought goes away. And then, one day, maybe a couple months later, you see the same BMW driving down the street, like, man, I want that BMW. And then the thought just goes away. Well, the universe is not going to respond to you just saying something just once or twice in a year, right? It's just not going to work like that. So the universe is going to respond to you taking action. And for you to be able to be so laser focused on that goal or that that thing that you want in life, that it just becomes reality. There's this guy that I follow, and I put his name in the description of all of my videos. His name is Ryan Pineda. I've mentioned him before. He's an entrepreneur. Very inspirational story that he has, as far as how he was able to build wealth by just being on the grind, and just being able to just put his best foot forward. But one video that I saw one time where he actually kind of explained from start to finish for how he got to where he is right now. And one thing they did say that it was pretty scary as far as how things sometimes wouldn't work out, and you had to finagle some stuff to make things work. But one thing that really stuck out that I really pondered on was that when he really had the idea and he really had the goal of getting into real estate, he literally had he said he immersed himself for a whole year as far as watching video, listening to podcasts every single day, every time he had any chance to do anything as far as listening to these podcasts and these videos. He did it. So even when he was at work flipping couches, he was listening to podcasts. When he was eating, he was listening to podcasts. When I think he said even when he went to sleep, sometimes he would put his earplugs in it and listen to the podcasts of these videos that kind of explained how flipping houses worked, or wholesaling worked. So, immersed. He literally immersed himself into this particular goal, and eventually it came true. He manifested it. He did this for a whole year. Now, you got to have a lot of focus and a lot of drive to be so, obsessed with a goal for that long, and you don't see the results come within a couple months. He did this a whole year before he actually put his best foot forward and actually tried it. That's another thing about manifestation. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of patience when it comes to things manifesting itself. And a year is a long time for you to have a goal that you really want, and then you literally going to wait that whole year. But during that year, you're actually putting your best foot forward. You're actually immersing yourself into trying to figure out how you're going to go about doing this thing, so you don't fail when you do it, right? So that is a part of manifestation. You know what I'm saying? You got to really put yourself into that particular goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you put everything to the side and neglect your family, your health, your hygiene. I'm not saying anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But there is something to say when it comes to being just a little obsessed with that particular goal you want. Because if you think about this thing all day, every day, and it's the only thing you can really think about, then the universe has to manifest that some kind of way. Somehow it has to come true. But like I said, you have to put your best foot forward. You have to put your mind to it, and you have to actually work for it, right? So manifestation is the key to success. When you are successful, 9 times out of 10, you manifested it through hard work and dedication. But it all starts here. It all starts here. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. I've heard that said a couple of times in some videos that I've watched, and it's a true statement. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. That means you can manifest it. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, I thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. I endeavor to push these videos out to give you leverage. Better yourselves. Finance, fitness, folk. Triple F. I'm gone.